First Showtime fight of the summer slate. Some good action at the, what are they calling it now? The War Grounds.
That what they calling it?
They're trying. They're pushing that.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
But yeah, at Dignity Health Sports Park.
And what do you think about that, real quick? So we call it Dignity Health Park now, but they're calling it the War Grounds. And I know Fox did it. I'm assuming Showtime did it, where they really tried to publicize where the fight was and basically say this is how the fight's going to go because of where it's at. Do you think that that's too much on the venue, or should we just let the venue be where the venue's at and let the fighters do what they do?
It's something that can add extra anticipation to it, but you do kind of set yourself up for if there's just like a complete dud, and then it's like, oh, well, never mind. We were joking about that.
Because the first time I dealt with it was just recently with Fox, right? In that first round, we saw Chris Arreola didn't come out like normal Chris Arreola. I swear to God, I was like, uh-oh. Ain't gonna be what everybody thought it was gonna be. This is not good. It ended up, going over and going well. But I just felt like even through the promotional process, I felt like we talked a lot about the stadium, and I felt like when I go out there and do my thing, I'm not doing it because I'm here. Like, I'm doing it because this is what I do, So,
in fairness, you haven't fared all too well at the War Ground.
1-1.
Oh. Yeah, but the one was a 1. It wasn't a 1.
Nah, it was a 1. I mean, get into this with y'all about that fight.
According to Box Rec, it's a 1. And you won the fight, but it was a so-so performance. But I don't know if I don't know why that's even like that, because it's not like, I don't know if it's just the matchmaking and you're in Southern California, so you're going to end up with like some Cali fighters. Some Mexican fighters typically end up on the cards, and obviously Mexican fighters typically are in all action fights. So maybe that is what causes that. Let
me say this, because it did happen. Every time there was a fight there, when it was the Home Depot Center, it was like, whoa. It was like action. And I know that's why the storyline is the way that it is now. But again, if we go back there, nobody we just made the fights, and the fights were the fights. We weren't like, okay, let's take this fight there because we're going to get action, you know? And so, I mean, I feel like we on this a little long, but I ain't gonna front. Like, I'm a little tired of hearing about it. But, last night was like, I was a little mind blown, not gonna front. I was like, that happened. Yeah,
it's one of those storylines that when it plays out well, it adds a little bit to it, where you're like, oh man, these are great fights. Oh, and it's at the place that typically has great fights.
Don't tell me you didn't enjoy what you saw, because I know you did. What you need to do now, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit that notification button. Check us out every week, every Tuesday, something new for you right here on the Porter Way Podcast.